Good morning. It is day 64 of the Mississippi River Trail, where I, as a single mom, am paddling the Mississippi River, which is way back there, with 7 of my 15 kids from Minnesota all the way down to Louisiana.
We're a family of 15 kids. One mom.
And Smokey Bear.
And the 7 youngest of us are paddling the whole Mississippi River.
This is chaos made fun.
Come follow our adventure.
So y'all have been amazing. Like, there's not really even a word that does it justice. The kids have desires, and I never fully want to I just don't want to put out there when we would be in need. I have been independent and worked for my independence for the past 5 years, diligently working. I covered a little bit briefly yesterday of what we're coming out of and where we've been, where the kids and I have been. And we are making slow, steady progress, but it is progress. But lots of people want to know how they can help or just kind of the desires the kids have. So I very trepidatiously put it out there when they really want something, and y'all without fail respond in ways that I could never even fathom. So this is what trails are made of. It's the community, it's the love, it's the people we meet, but it's not only the people we meet. I go on about that a lot, but it's the community that surrounds it. And while there are so many negatives to social media, there are so many positives. And having an online family is one of them. And y'all just show up like in ways that I can't even fathom. But because of y'all loving on us, loving on the kids, and wanting to see them flourish in ways that we've just never really had the chance to in life because of our past, what we're coming out of, those kind of things. It's huge. But because of y'all, we're gonna go see some caves today. Yes, we are. And they are crazy excited. So I know there's been a little confusion, and it gets confusing, especially when you have a support vehicle. But we did leave Hannibal. I was sick. We needed to make miles. We had to zero a day we didn't expect because of how bad I felt, like death. But we went ahead and pushed on when I felt better. But once again, because we have a support vehicle, it enables us to be able to go back, and we are not that far past Hannibal. So we can go back today. It is a rainy day. We are sitting out the storms today. We knew this would happen. We saw the forecast. In fact, we actually have 2 other paddlers here with us today. So Paul, who we met, who let us share his campsite back in Bakegama, and then we have a new dude named Rick that we met a few days ago in LaGrange, and he's here with us now too. So we have a whole little paddler community going on right there at the marina that has been so kind to let us stay. With that being said, there are imminent storms, and the forecast is looking very foreboding. Everyone has said to stay off the water. It's come from the marina, it's come from the locals, it's come from everyone. Stay off the water. So with that being said, oh, looky there, fishing girls.
And we use minnows for live bait, and we caught a tiny hook in a fishing pole.
Oh yeah. So with the forecast, we knew we were gonna zero, so it is a perfect day to go back. It gives the kids something to do. We're not in tents in the rain. It's so perfect. So we have the opportunity to go back. And another huge thing that I did not expect. I wasn't even gonna put it out there. It was just something that maybe we could do, maybe we wouldn't, I didn't know. But we are able to do our St. Louis trip. It's huge. We do look for sponsorships a lot. We look for those that are willing, that want their name out there, that want to tourism boards and things like that, that want to see families go through there and promote active lifestyles for kids. However, not all respond. There's not success with everybody. And when that happens, we just do it ourselves when possible. So with that being said, St. Louis was one of those areas, and we have the ability to hit St. Louis as well, which is very, very cool. So we now have tickets to go. We are doing a ferry ride. We're doing a virtual reality like IMAX thing, I think, and seeing the documentary film, and then we're going to the top of the arch. So fun fact, when I went to the arch with my family years and years ago, we could not go to the top. It had scaffolding or something around it, but it was closed. So I've actually never been to the top either. So all the kids and I get to experience it for the very first time. I want to promote outdoor families. I love this. I love seeing them flourish. I love the educational aspect and making school 3 and 4D rather than 2D. That's how I like to look at it. It is a real life education that far exceeds anything we ever do at home in a book. And this is how we do it. It looks like caves. It looks like learning St. Louis, the big cities we go through, New York when we were on the AT. It looked a lot like New York, things like that. So huge thank you to y'all. And Danny and Riley, we have to give them a shout out. They are the kids we met in Lansing on the houseboat when we were camping on the island, and they continue to show up. The kids made friends out of them. They loved playing with them, and their family has been so stellar, and they're helping make this possible as well. So huge shout out to Danny and Riley on our YouTube channel. So thank y'all. The kids absolutely love you. They still talk about you, and they actually want to come play with you again. So we'll have to see if we can make that happen after we get off the river, because they still say, can we go play with them? So lots of friends made along the way, and that is proof that y'all live in the hearts of us for a very good long while. You're talked about, you're loved, and we take you with us. Y'all are part of this journey as much as we are. And when you have that many hours in a boat for so many days on end, you talk about everything, and a lot of it is the people we've met. So we have a beautiful day ahead of us. It's stormy, they're blowing in now, it's already sprinkling, winds picked up. So beautiful stormy day in which we are safe. We're gonna get in the van and go back to Hannibal, see some caves, and then we'll have to work out the St. Louis schedule. I'm not sure how that's gonna work yet. We are still a little ways out, but we could potentially go ahead and get the learning aspect done, so that once we get there, we can just paddle on through and we're not looking for campsites in St. Louis.
These are what we were using.
Oh yeah, little baby minnows.
And I'm holding it by the mouth.
Oh yeah, it's a tiny mouth. So, all right, thank y'all. Like, there's just not enough words, especially for those that follow the AT journey. You know a lot more than our new followers, but we've seen some very, very rough life in our time. We just have. And so to be on this side of it and be able to do things like this and get out and still see the world, or not really still see it, but get out and see the world for the first time. Because I stayed pregnant for a lot of years. When you got 15 kids, that's pretty much all you did, is stay pregnant and stay home. So to be able to be out here experiencing it with the kids, doing what we're doing and loving life, and then have people want to see women and kids get out of situations that were not always positive, it means a lot. And I want to encourage other single moms along the way that it is possible. It's absolutely possible. And maybe if you're not even single yet, it took a lot of courage and a lot of time for me to be able to have the funds to fund my divorce, but also have the courage to take that first step and actually get out of the situation. So I want to encourage those people out there. It is possible, and there are stories with happy endings. So it's not the end of our story. There's still things transpiring now that are evolving and changing even now. So it's not the end, it's only the beginning, and life is very, very good, and we're out here living it, and I encourage y'all to go do the same. Just go live and watch them explore. They live happy lives in which they are absolutely flourishing, and I just want to encourage other families that it's absolutely possible. So let's go see some caves.
Smokey's tip of the day. Smokey's tip of the day. Every click's a hooray.
Good morning from the Mississippi River. Today we're going to talk a little bit about weather. Okay? Today we're going to be taking a zero. If you look behind me, you'll be able to see our campsite set up. We have a couple of other paddlers that are off the river also today because of the weather. Now, today nobody's stopping because of the wind. Nobody's stopping because of the rain. It's the report of lightning coming. Nobody wants to be out on the river with the lightning. You're out there, you're in the open, you're vulnerable. So you're better off taking a break and setting up, getting things weather ready, let the rain go, let the lightning go past. And then we will be taking a educational day today. We're going to be going to a cave. But it'll be a cool educational experience. The kids will get to see the inside of the earth. There'll be stalactites and stalagmites. You have the stalactites grow down from the ceiling. Stalagmites grow up from the bottom. There's a drip. They're caused by a drip of water that goes through the cave. It goes through the rock and it drips out. The water will carry some minerals out of the rock, and the minerals build up and form the stalactites and the stalagmites. Now, the way you tell the difference is a stalactite hangs tight from the ceiling. A stalagmite grows up from the bottom. Just remember, stalactite. tight to the ceiling. So the ones on top are stalactites, the ones on the bottom are stalagmites.
We're getting ready to head out to the Mark Twain Caves with a lot of thanks to y'all for even making those possible. I cannot even begin to say enough how grateful and excited we all are that we get to go as a family. There's been some things that I've been able to do with Corey or with some of the older kids, but never really huge events as a family. So this is the beginning of kind of a new season in our life of being able to do things as a family. Even though we're missing the older 8, it's still the river crew. We're still out here and we're finally able to do things in a big group that typically we would not be able to do. So we're getting ready to leave. It's very exciting. On that note, they have said no video filming in the caves at all. This was new news to us. I didn't really think about that aspect. Still way new to the whole vlogging thing. So on that note, we will be taking lots of pictures and maybe we'll just do a collage of pictures of sort. I was really hoping to get their reactions and kind of in the moment, but as always, we'll respect the rules, respect other stuff, and pictures it is. So no videos happening, but we will definitely document in every way possible without breaking the rules. So let's go have some fun and see some caves.
Get alerts when we release new episodes. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Hey, not Oatmeal, you know where we are?
Mark Twain Cave.
Are you ready to go in and see it? Are you a little bit excited?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you for making it possible.
Y'all ready to go? All right, let's go.
Bellies on them, put them all together, and made a bow, and went out and waved it down the hood of my truck at hunting season, and told everybody that's what I was hunting. They don't have a kind bow. And I told everybody I was messing with people left and right.
Okay, so I just caught me a fish on a hook, and I'll show you what I'm using. So if y'all have a bunch of rocks or something near y'all's house, if y'all live on a river, I would suggest going out and grabbing a tiny hook. There's my fishing pole. I'll show you in a second. But I gotta release this guy. Go, Poppy. Caught him on a hook.
I want to hold it.
Now, I'm going to release him. No, we gotta let him go. So we're gonna just let this guy go. Oh, there he goes. But anyways, yeah, I'll show you what I'm using. So here, my fishing pole. I'm using, or if you just like go to docks or anything and you find bluegill, it's a tiny hook I took off the lure. They have bluegill hooks, and it's a tiny treble hook I took off the lure, and I took a piece of a plastic worm off the lure. So yeah, and I'm gonna be fishing. Oh, there he goes. Watch out. So now we're gonna show y'all ladies and gentlemen how to unhook it. So he has spikes, as you can see. So you want to push down like that. I know all the fishermen out there know how to do it. And then you just like want to, like if you hook them through the mouth, which I kind of did that, you just gotta unhook it. And it has a barb, so it might be a little hard to get out, but you'll get it sometimes.
Hold it in the mouth. That's a sunfish right there.
Smokey! Some type of panfish.
What is
Just
that fish called? Ooh, look at the
Sunfish or something?
blue on him.
Everybody said that so far.
That's so cool.
I don't know what type of fish it is. We might have to look it up on Google.
Okay, well, that could be a bluegill, that could be a sunfish, but them 2 dots on their tail is going to mark it. What you want to do is take a picture, go back off of here, go to Google and take a picture, or how C do that, and it'll tell you exactly what it is.